Hello and welcome to TelecomTV. I'm Martyn Warwick and we're in London at the Metaswitch Connect London event, which is being held in all places in an underground table tennis club. There aren't many of them around. It's called Bounce. It's allegedly the home of ping pong. Anyway, I'm talking with Rob Welsh, Product Marketing Manager, Consumer Communications at Metaswitch. Rob, sorry for the long intro. Glad to see you and thanks for the time. As far as NFV virtualization is concerned, the cloud, all that, a lot of the emphasis is on the enterprise and big business and how they're going to take up these new technologies, and network operators are going to do it, and the effect it's going to have on the network. You look at it from a different side, which is from the consumer side. So tell us, what does Metaswitch do in consumer and why?
Sure, Martin. So what we're trying to do is create an environment that's interesting and agile and flexible so that operators can create innovative services which will pull subscribers to use their network. We want them to look at interesting services that bring together different mediums and different ways of connecting to the network using the devices that they love, the devices that they've bought. And it's only through virtualization and through IP that operators can be agile enough to try out and risk these new services without the fear and the expense that went with the old traditional approach to telcos.
As far as consumers are concerned, they don't really care anymore whether it's fixed line or whether it's mobile or anything else. They just want everything now in any place they want it at any time at a reasonable cost. How does virtualization and how does Metaswitch play into that as well? Can you help operators do that?
Well, what we're trying to do is create an environment for operators to try and address their whole spectrum at once. So whether it's a fixed line or whether it is a mobile cellular service, what we want to do is create a cohesive environment, which means that they can use the same services irrespective of the infrastructure that lies behind it. So that means that subscribers can be using the same applications, can be using the same phones. It doesn't matter if they're on a cellular service or actually anchored to a fixed line service through Wi-Fi.
Okay, so now with the NFV moving beyond the proof of concept stage, field trials, and in some places some limited real life deployments, where is Metaswitch and how long do you think it will be before NFV goes actually mainstream?
Arguably that it's already mainstream. There's already operators out there who are deploying it for live traffic, and in many respects, if you're not already thinking about virtualization in NFV, you should be. It's absolutely something that's happening today. The operators want it, the vendors are ready to provide it, and Metaswitch is leading by all means.
Rob Welsh, thank you very much for your time.
Thanks, Martin.